Hello everyone, we are right now talking with the championship of StarLadder. It's your fourth win and I want to congratulate you with you. You told me that you wanted to tell me something about the preparation for your match. It was a one-day practice. What was it about?
What was it about? It was 1 day of practice. There you go, guys. 1 day of freaking practice. Actually, we played with Wisp the whole day and we end up now playing Wisp. But before DreamHack and before any other tournament, we couldn't play Wisp, and everybody was saying, why you pick Wisp? You can't play it. Trained 1 day, now we can do it. Now we have like a pool of heroes that we can do. Nerubian Assassin, who played also that stuff. So anyway, 1 day of practice. Win StarLadder.
In our recent interview, Dandy just told us that you actually were practicing Wisp and Nerub Assassin, or was it just about Wisp, or it was a combo of both?
Like I said right now, it was Wisp mostly and Nerub Assassin also.
Okay, now let's move forward to the personal questions I wanted to ask you. In the recent interview with the site of Absolute Legends, you told that you want to become a legend. What legend means for you? Is it comes for Dota, or do you mean like something else?
No, it doesn't mean anything about Dota. His question was about what do you crave for, what do you want to be as a person, something like that, blah blah, yada yada. Mostly that he asked that, is it enough that you have accomplished this much in Dota? Is it enough for you in life? No, of course it isn't. Everybody wants to do something much more clearly stronger, whatever, not stronger, but much more valuable. So yeah, as a legend, I don't mean anything about Dota. As a legend, as a person, like your kids or something like that will remember, I had like that grandfather who like raped everything, not raped everything, obviously, but he did really well in his life, so that's the legendary status you want to get as a person overall.
So does Dota help you to achieve this aim?
It does. It does in a different way. Any player that plays in esports that is really good in it, a Quake player, StarCraft player, regardless of what you are, you end up doing the same thing. You end up being you just end up knowing what to do to clearly go through some hard things to get to the top. And whether the game is another game, I can actually just go into StarCraft 2 and watch StarCraft 2 and understand everything that the player has done to get where he is. So yeah, it is. Dota does help me because it's a very competitive game and you compete with people. If you get better than other people, you obviously are better than them.
So basically you can just use your knowledge of the way professional esports work as a professional athlete for other aspects of life, for example,
pretty much
education, or what else?
It's pretty much dealing with businesses or whatever. It's the same thing. You have to, for an example, a team, you could be a manager of a soccer team, to be honest, as a captain of a Dota team or any game that is 5 versus 5 or 10 versus 10 or 7 versus 7, World of Tanks, whatever. Not a good game though. The idea still is that you know how to talk to people, you know how to go through bad times and good times and stuff, so you become experienced. So, of course, it's about life to do things all the time. You end up being experienced when you're old, but I think when you compete with people, you end up getting the experience much more earlier than other people.
Let's imagine, for example, that you are not like a captain anymore, you're a coach of a team or a manager of a team. Yeah. What would you do to build the team spirit, like team needs to get to win such tournaments like the international?
Well, there are actually many things you can do, but I will start with like one thing because we can talk about this like 10 hours in a row, to be honest, if we can. My idea is that you need to understand that actually anybody can be anybody's friend. That's not a problem. The whole I don't like you thing is bullshit. And you just have to create a good you have to create a good, structure. I just create a good structure that if you don't do this, you're bad, and we just remove you. If you don't do this and blah blah, we still don't hate you. Everything's fine. Like cool, you just have to get better, and everybody gets better. Nobody fucks each other's brain. It's not like about oh my god, I hate you, I don't want to play with you. Fuck that, you don't care. People that are big businesses, you end up doing that stuff that you just tell them, you do this good, we give you money, and he's like yes. And that's pretty much the whole situation of businesses. If you give him more money for if he does well even better, he will do it better and he will get more money. So the whole world revolves around money. Money's bad.
So it's like about motivation for each person and the whole team, right?
It's motivation, yes, but you always strive to become better. It does not really matter about money or anything else. It just is for you, to be honest, to get this amount of money and show like, holy shit, I can do this. Money's not anything important. Money. Still the idea is that if you build up a structure where if everybody likes it, because nobody hates money, obviously, maybe some people do, fuck those people, is that you just enjoy doing it. You just enjoy playing the best, and you just enjoy getting better. You enjoy getting more if you're doing better. It's easy structure, do it all the time, business works.
You know, after the second international, a lot of people started to talk about the motivation. You or some players from now started to tell about motivation. We have like motivation. What's your personal insight on this meaning of motivation for you? What does it mean for you? It's not about Dota, it's about just everything in your life.
Well, in Dota, motivation is a bit differently for me. And mostly all of our players in the team maybe have it like at some point, maybe not Light of Heaven or somebody else like that. But motivation for me is like, if somebody says that they are much better than we are, even though we are not practicing sucking or whatever, I will just want to destroy you. Just because you don't say that. You don't want to say that and just... Because if they say that and I win them, look how stupid their faces will be. That's so enjoyable. That's the motivation I get, to see their stupid faces after I just destroy their faces, because they said we're bad and we will rape them. I enjoy doing that all the time. But if teams keep on being like professional stuff, I don't really care. What motivation comes to win a tournament? Yes, the international first, I had a huge amount of motivation. I played a game which I played for so little, and I had to play this horrible hero, this freaking Chen. I couldn't control a single unit really properly. I was like clicking like a madman, really. It was horrible, but I wanted the million just because if I would win it, it would seem to be like, oh, wow, you've done this. It's like your whole 5 years, you can fail whatever you want to. You just won the million, you're fine. Nobody will hate you for 5 years in a row, but then you have to do something else if you fail all the time. But if you keep on doing the same thing all the time, then you're doing really good. So my motivation is to just show what I can achieve.
What's more important for you, to win some new tournament, for example, like maybe some American tournaments will emerge, like MLG, or to defend your title at some tournament that you have won before?
Not really sure. I think I would want to defend my championship title much more than I want to win a new tournament. Yeah, pretty much like that.
Okay, I guess that's it for now, and hope we'll talk to you another period of time after your next win, I guess. And you're going to practice, I bet.
No, 1 day, man. All it takes.
1 day, and
one day to be first. 2 days we go in second place. 3 times.
Do you want to say any shoutouts, for example, for Korok?
For Korok and Kuranity and Kuroki, you're doing good, guys.